All right, Wall fans, that's right, it's me, the one and only Sean O'Rourke, and we're kicking off Mental Health Mondays. This is something we've been meaning to bring to the YouTube channel for quite a while, and I've finally getting around to it, and I think it is a very important time considering the environment we are all currently living in. So I want to take this particular Mental Health Mondays to talk to all of you about dealing with mental illness in the time of COVID. This can be really challenging. It's really challenging for everyone out there, but it can be extra challenging for those of us that live with what can be a debilitating mental illness. And I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. You're not the only one feeling this way. Personally, with my obsessive compulsive disorder, I wake up some mornings and I am in the worst negative state possible because of the environment we are currently in. There are some mornings I wake up and I just assume that everybody is going to die. That's just part of my world right now. But the important thing is to do your best to move past those things. I have found myself leaning on my family, and remember, you may not have family, you might have friends, whoever it might be, there is somebody out there for you to lean on. And if you really don't feel comfortable talking about it with your family or friends, there are literally resources out there, free resources, where you can talk to somebody about what you're going through during this whole COVID quarantine and pandemic that we are all living in. Most importantly, beyond talking to somebody, I find that's most helpful to me, is also self-care. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you wake up in the morning feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders because you are dealing with a mental illness, and especially right now, don't beat yourself up about it. You can try to get out of it, but the most important thing is just to self-care. If on that particular day you wake up and you really don't want to do anything, don't feel bad about not doing anything. Take care of yourself. If it's going to make you feel better to watch 8 hours of Netflix that day, do it. There's nothing wrong with that right now. You maybe don't want to do that every day. But don't put pressure on yourself to paint your house, to learn to play an instrument. If you can do those things, it's great. If those things help you cope and help you care for yourself, then by all means do them. But if taking care of yourself is sitting on a couch with a blanket and a book or a television, whatever it might be, do those things. Take care of yourself and lean on others, because you're not the only one out there going through these things. You're not. Imagine, this is tough for somebody that doesn't have a mental illness, that doesn't have mental health problems. It should be recognized that it can be much tougher for you. While a lot of people want to get out to the beach, they want to get out to a bar, you're worried about the safety and health of your family, of yourself, of your parents, your kids, your friends. And that's okay. Take care of yourself in this time. That's the most important thing. And know that there are resources out there for you. And if you don't want to use those resources, you don't have friends and family you're comfortable talking to, drop me a line. You can send me an email directly through SeanO'RourkeLive.com. I don't even have to know who you are. You don't have to send a picture or anything. And I'll do what I can to help you get through whatever challenging thing you are dealing with on that given day. There's always someone out there. Remember that. And take care of yourselves during COVID. We'll be back with Mental Health Mondays. Hopefully this is going to help people. But the most important thing is ending the stigma. And we're all going to get through this quarantine together. We're all going to come out the other side of COVID. It may take some time, but we'll get out on the other side, and hopefully we'll all be better for it. See you on the next edition of Mental Health Mondays. And remember, especially when it comes to mental health, always, always use common sense.